Flipping no, boy, man. I feel it for them, man. I feel it for them still, man. There's got people over there, family over there right now. And I know they're going through it, so my condolences to everyone, man. Hopefully the UK can help everyone, but let's just see what they're saying now, innit?
I mean, we expected a more easterly.
Man, yeah, scenes like that coming in at a Montego Bay in Jamaica. We had feared
Montego Bay and them like
that it would look just
hard,
like that.
man.
In fact, I believe, to my knowledge, it's the first video I'm seeing, at least on our air, out of Montego Bay. We know that that jog off to the west, at least more broadly speaking, that trend west.
Cut that wind. Did they say 185 miles per hour? That's mad. Mad.
Over the last 24 to 36 hours, better for the capital in Kingston, but a very poor scenario, a poor solution for Montego Bay. Let's get back out into this. We'll check in with our correspondent, Robert Ray, who's live in the middle of all of this. Robert, what have you been seeing? I just saw some video there out of Montego Bay.
I get to them, like, in a storm like that, hurricane like that, bro. That's mad still. Man's all suited and booted with a helmet, everything, bro. Fucking hell.
Obviously, this is an especially a brutally hard hit.
Absolutely, yeah, and wind gusts kicking up right now,
in it, bro.
and heavy rain. And if I lose you, Ian, because I just did a second.
Man's in it, Bro. That's mad.
Gonna go, yeah, it's just the way it goes. We are operating on a Starlink right now. It's the only way we're getting the signal out. And
yeah, that's the next thing. I was chatting to my boy over there, and he's like, yeah, man's using the Starlink thing. I'm like, bro, what's the Starlink? He's like, yeah, some Elon Musk fucking internet thing. Like, them lots got no internet, nothing, bro. And I know it's gonna be like that for a good few months, That's mad. Oh man, I'm just happy that a lot of people didn't lose their life. I know a few people did, but I know it could have been worse. Properties can get rebuilt, you know what I mean? But lives can't. So I'm just glad that the life side of it weren't that bad.
On a Wi-Fi calling on the Starlink. So indeed, I'm seeing the same thing. Whenever we can get service, we're seeing videos out of Montego Bay.
Them lot must have went there early, man, Carl. No one can't fly in yard now or fly out. So them lot must have been there early, bro.
And that area that are just horrible. And there are 25,000 tourists in those hotels and resorts as I speak right now. And, it's probably very, very scary for many of them right now. And I know that, we saw something.
Obviously. I mean, kids, like, ain't used to that kind of, like, weather and that. Everyone's gonna be worried, man.
Where people were kind of arguing about food and things like that. That is what people go through, and the anxiety of these systems, and so many people packed together, hunkering down in the resorts. They can't go anywhere, and the target just headed there with these winds and these rains. I mean, we expected a more easterly track when Melissa went into the made that turn to the north, and it just really has not come to fruition. It's a bit of a wobble.
Oh, look at that, man. Fuck. Bro, I would be scared myself being there, bro. And not just for me, for like my family, my kids, you know what I mean? Like, loved ones, friends, bros. Feel it, man.
To the east, but not enough to spare the economic heart of Montego Bay as far as tourism goes, with all the resorts. And by the way, all the businesses on the sides of the 2-lane road, the cultural area, which leads, basically into Montego Bay. And so many people love to see that on the Caribbean Sea. So where we're at, essentially in north central Jamaica, 50 miles away from all that is occurring right now in Montego, we are getting strong wind gusts and rain. It is not consistent hurricane force winds, but nonetheless, some tiny particles of debris off trees and vegetation. Thus, the helmet and the glasses, you have to do this if you're going to stand out here and try to document what is happening.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Is
you
a
know
quarter
what I mean?
mile down the road. And I would love to get in a vehicle and drive down there and see what's happening. But we simply can't do that because of down power lines that we're hearing about and some debris that is on the roadway.
That's what I said. Them lot's gonna have no power, can't ring out, no internet. Bro, people like with no bread like that, bro, it's peak for them. That's why UK, like all other countries, bro, they need to help all these Caribbean countries that's going through this right now. Not just Jamaica, but all the rest, man. It's all like Cuba right now, and I know Cuba, they're gonna be going through it as well. But Jamaica got hit bad, man, so they need the help. So UK, I beg you, man, just give a helping hand, man.
And the darkness is upon us in about an hour and a half. And so we're in a position where we couldn't even report live if we wanted to leave, because we have a Starlink set up at a certain position. That incredible team is sitting in a garage, deep into a garage, and protecting the equipment right now, trying to get this reporting out there. It's very difficult to have live transmissions in this, but I worry about what is happening in Montego. And when we can, when the day breaks, so we will make our way over there, and hopefully we can get into some of these affected areas. But you may see roads that are just impassable, and the floodwaters because of all the rain as well. Some of the images from the southwest area of Jamaica that are coming out are just terrifying. The backside of the storm, after it makes its way.
That's my country, and I've lived there half my life, not all my life, half my life, and I've never seen a storm or a hurricane so bad, bro. Like, it's mad. I said half my life, not even half my life, like about a quarter of my life. That's mad.
Way over Jamaica and clears the area, you're going to see a push of water as well from the sea into the Montego Bay area as well. That's going to cause destruction. So there's so many variables. Power and equipment, that is not going to be easy.
Let's see what the Jamaican news is saying, man. How long ago was this? 8 hours ago, so it's recent. It's recent still. It's 8 hours ago.
Good afternoon and welcome to this extended edition of the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Hurricane Melissa to make landfall. That's not correct. All clear issued for the island. Flash flood still likely across the island. And Reggae Girls beat Trinidad 4-1 in Friendly International. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kerry-Ann Simpson. Here are the details. Up first this afternoon, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz is adamant the island's main international airport must be reopened today or as soon as possible to at least start receiving relief supplies for those worst of.
Yeah, they're gonna need that, bro. No one can go in, no one can go out, no help can't come in. They're gonna need that. So yeah, I would say that's one of the first priorities, man. So that aid can get into Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Affected by Hurricane Melissa. TVJ News is on a tour of the island's airport with the minister. Krista Campbell has the details.
Download the epic online action game War Thunder and brighten your day with thrilling battles.
Only this helicopter on the tarmac at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. It's the vehicle taking Transport Minister Darrell Vaz and his team on a tour of the island's airport facilities, which he insists must be reopened quickly to receive relief supplies at the very least.
We have gotten away with minimal superficial.
I want to see what's happening.
Them got damage. Glass smash. So the entire clinic right now is a devastation. Down here is a disaster. The Freeport Wharf.
Wow, look at that. You know that was clear before, bro. Like, flipping, oh.
It's gone. The BPO sector, gone. The entire St. James has been devastated. So that's where we're at right now. We'll give you more update as the information coming and as I visited other communities to see what is happening in the communities.
And devastation in Bull Bay, a community once bustling with life, is now struggling to recover after Hurricane Melissa tore through the area, leaving a trail of disaster, of destruction. Alia Bryant reports. And we'll come back to that story.
This woman's bad at reporting, you know, man.
On over to Clarendon, where our reporter Dwayne Anderson
Well, that's where I'm from as well, Clarendon. Well, I wonder if it got bad. I heard it went that
is
bad
seeing
down
how
there.
residents are picking up the pieces.
This area in Ballards River in the northern part of Clarendon is really ground zero for a lot of the recovery and restoration effort that will be needed here in Clarendon for today. As you can see behind me, a significant part of the mountainside has collapsed on the main road that links Mapen to as far as Frankfield and beyond. As you can see behind me, a lot of work is going into clearing this particular roadway. And it's not government-led work. It is those private residents coming to their own assistance. You can see a tractor back there doing a lot of excavation work, and then workmen right here doing a lot of cutting
You
of.
see, private people, man. That's what I love when everyone gets together, man. You know what I mean? Not even the government, bro. These are all people that just live there and say, you know what, we need to do this. I get to them, man.
Trees just coming to try to get the area clear so they can go about their daily activities. So if people who are trying to get to the northern parts of Clarendon are traveling from Mapen to this direction, they have two options. They can either find an alternative route or do what these people are doing. They can wait. I'm going to bring them in now and talk to them shortly. Sir, remind me your name, please.
Jasper Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, what? You're from Kingston.
Heading to Parkall.
Yeah, you have to wait.
Yeah, man, they're about 5 hours now. I wait. They come and leave, and then we decide, well, we have to go home. So we turn back again and come and see tractor this time working. So we're just waiting out the time for clearance to go through.
What do you make of
He
it?
said 5 hours, you know, it's going to go. They said, no, I'm going to go back. 5 hours.
That are people are doing it themselves and the government.
That's one point this one, so everybody come together, hands up.
I want to see. Oh.
Homes have been damaged and roads buried in debris. Now one resident, Venetia, is coming to terms with the harsh reality of Melissa's wrath.
So we have 13 of us that lives here, 13 children and 3 adults.
13, you know.
And
the house is gone. 13 and the house is gone. Bro, there's just a lot of work for the yard, man. A lot of work still.
Not working now. My sister is working. She works for the government and she was asking for assistance prior to this time. And unfortunately, I have to let the kids stay by a friend. And now I am here trying to pick up the pieces. I don't know what to do, honestly. I don't have any help. Nothing. So any assistance to do.
Around 5 p.m. yesterday, floodwaters began to swallow sections of the community, forcing residents to flee for safety.
Apparently, right now we have 5 bedrooms in the house, 1 bathroom and a living room. And the back house is 2-bedroom and a bathroom and a living room.
When did this happen?
Just last night, and I have to leave in a hurry. I spent some time over by my neighbor, and I just don't know what to do. Because I lost everything. Kids' clothes.
Everything gone overnight. Overnight. See, Mother Nature don't play, you know, man. I swear, don't. But you know what? Yeah, all that can be revealed, as I said earlier. At least they shouldn't say, oh, no one died, and especially the kids, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, they'll rebuild, man. Jamaica will get back to it.
Was everything.
Tell me about the experience through the period. What happened?
Well, it was horrible. I thought it would be calm, but it was horrible. Horrible.
Venetia recounted what happened as the tragedy unfolded.
The first part, the front part of the house right here, as I say, it lifted off and blew away. So that is when
So the front part, not the roof, you know. The front part of the old house blew away. Fuck, yo.
I said before, that is when I started to get the kids them out and my 2 other sisters. So, and one of my sisters, she has a heart problem, so she started to panic and she lost her medication in the house. So, because we were moving so fast, everything happened so fast. So, and this is the result.
She says any assistance that can be given would be greatly appreciated at this time.
We need food. We don't have any shelter. And we just like to see if we can get any money to rebuild. That would be great for now. And until the school reopens, uniform, because we don't have no uniform for the children. And one of them is going to high school right now. I will be here. You can contact me at 317-2099. 317-2099.
And your name is?
My name is Venetia.
Now residents...
You know what? Yeah, at least she still got a little smile on her face, man. I know she's going through it rough. It's hard. But little smile on her face. You know what I mean? Hope. Like, yeah, man.
Are holding on to hope even as they face the daunting task of rebuilding. Aliyah Bryant, TVJ News.
And St. Thomas received its fair share of battering from Hurricane Melissa. Jamila Maitland has a roundup of the damage in St. Thomas.
The need
See, area to area, you know, it's mad.
The river has transformed Old Road in Danvers Pen into a stream, rushing into people's home and into their yard as if they were the unwelcome visitor. Now, this was the furthest I'm able to go upstream, but people have evacuated so far. Take this home, for example. The watermark, still barely dried, just shows evidence of how high the Negro River would have come when it broke its barrier around 2 a.m. on Tuesday.
Dr. Michael and Jonas, I'm begging you, please, Danvers Pen people need help now because the river upon the road. It's really on the road. It's on the road now. We need help right now.
Over in Bath.
Water all over the field. When I came out, like the water reached my knee. Really? Straight round. People have to evacuate from their houses.
In Bamboo River. St. Thomas residents are heeding the warnings after heavy rains Tuesday morning caused serious flooding to their homes. These are the before and after videos in Danvers Pen on Sunday, October 26. Then...
Let me see this one. Bro, it's crazy, you know.
Потеряли средства при инвестициях. Часто это связано с рыночными.
Jamaica battered by Hurricane Melissa, as seen in this stunning drone video posted by the country's prime minister after one of the strongest Atlantic storms on record. At least 4 bodies have been recovered in St. Elizabeth Parish, according to officials. The storm is now a Category 1 storm, but the danger is...
4 bodies, you know. Sorry for them, man. Condolences goes out. But I keep saying this, it could have been worse, it could have been more bodies, so I have to give thanks for something. You know what I mean?
It's not over. Right now, powerful wind bands are spreading as Melissa bears down on the Bahamas. In Haiti, at least 25 people are dead after the storm burst riverbanks. Some are still
5 people. Flipping on. Them lot must weren't moving or doing anything, man, because boy.
trapped in collapsed houses southwest of Port-au-Prince, according to a local official who says he's, quote, overwhelmed as the nation also grapples with rampant gang violence. In Cuba, nearly 150,000 people are isolated, cut off by rising rivers. The Cuban president says the country suffered significant damage. Meanwhile, Jamaicans are currently assessing the destruction. Today's heat index in some areas topped 100 degrees. 77% of the island is completely without power, complicating recovery efforts. Take a listen to the mayor of the southern coastal town of Black River.
The conditions here are devastating. Catastrophic is a mild term based on what we are observing. We are unable to do any rescuing. We are unable to respond.
CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam rode out the storm in Jamaica and tagged along with recovery crews today to see impassable roads and very slow progress.
After Hurricane Melissa, one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes on record, whipped through Jamaica Tuesday, leaving behind a
Wow. Bro, I wouldn't want to be in that, man.
Path of destruction, most of the island without power. On the ground, a muddy mess as people come out to survey the damage for the first time. Crumbling infrastructure, flooded roads, downed trees, causing major disruption and making getting aid to those most in need a very difficult task. We are literally on the front lines of the Jamaica Defense Force, ambulances, local NGOs, police, volunteers trying to clear the roadway leading into Black River, some of the what we believe is the hardest hit areas from Hurricane Melissa. It's a monumental effort to try and get aid through to this area, including medical provisions. We've seen ambulances and people coming together to push those ambulances through debris and thick mud. This effort trying to get aid and people and the help that is desperately needed into portions of.
Yeah, man, that's what I love about us Jamaicans, man. Anything like we always stick together, man. Always come together. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's what I like to see.
Western Jamaica. People banded together. Some did whatever they could against the force of nature. Like Gregory, who climbed on top of his roof to nail it down during the Category 5 hurricane.
I was looking through the window, and it's so terrifying. Me, I have to go on my roof in the storm in a raincoat with my hammer and nail on my roof to save it.
And Damien, who watched
I'm surprised flipping Neil could stop that, bro. And he's brave, bro. Man said he's in a storm and his house on the roof. Bro. But I guess you have to do what you have to do to keep people that's inside safe, like, I guess.
House fly away and dodge debris.
Hey, I watched it fly away, yeah? And it was scared. After I went outside my vehicle, the tree gonna fall on my vehicle, so I have to like run outside, move them, and and just move on.
Melissa also hit Cuba, flooding streets of Santiago and cutting off road access.
Mucho viento, mucha lluvia se inundó.
There was a lot of wind, a lot of rain. This area was flooded. Where you see now, the water reached almost knee-high.
In Haiti, Melissa's outer bands brought deadly flooding. Back in Jamaica, the road to recovery is long, but some are staying strong.
Yeah, Jamaica is a disaster right now, so we just have to pray up for the best and the good, help each one when we can help, and that's it.
Yeah, man, that's it, bro. That's it. Nothing more man can do, bro.
Jake, we are still on the front lines of this medical aid convoy that is moving and aiming itself towards the Black River, some of the hardest hit areas of western Jamaica. We've had pleas from the Jamaican Defense Force pleading for more hands. More people means more debris can be removed from this area. Here's one of the many ambulances that have set up in this convoy, but as you can see, we're stuck in a position because of the debris that is littered across the road, making getting the necessary aid, the medical
all the
help,
trees.
the food.
There's no branches, bro. Everything gone, bro. You can see like one with a few on there, like, bro.
The provisions, anything, communications as well, next to impossible to Black River, which is still a good 10 miles down the road. It is going to be a daunting task. It already has been, but what we've noticed is this humanitarian effort, everybody coming together.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, man, and that's what I love about my country, man. Always stick together, man. Hard times, you know what I mean?
In Jamaica, in these communities, Jake, giving and lending their hands, even pushing ambulances through mud, debris, and mudslides that we've seen here across the roads of Western Jamaica. It is a catastrophic situation.
My man looking stressed since he's been out there, bro. Look like he ain't been getting no sleep and that. But that's, bro.
All right, CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam in Jamaica. Thank you so much. Joining us now, the Jamaican